of football to reach its climax. It feels like an age ago that the first qualifiers kicked off, and now here we are. The final showdown, the ultimate prize awaits at the end of all of this. But there's an awful lot of football to be played before then. The players are ready, and we're about to get underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It's hard to imagine how those players might be feeling, but what do you think might be going through their minds, Jim?
Well, I think there's definitely a lot of pride and honour at play here, Peter, and they'll be raring to go, obviously. Sure, there'll be a few nerves out there, but that's understandable given what's at stake. I think we could be in for a cracker here, and really, here's hoping.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Look, we can only hope for a final that would...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, and his manager is visibly annoyed with that, and that's one more thought that he didn't want to have to think about.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Yeah. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Rafael Leao wins the duel this time. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He is through here. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Castagna. Played up towards the front line. And here's the chance to counter. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, this is a great position. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne. He's in a great position here. Vitinha. And it's Neves. Now it's Ramos. And this is Ronaldo. Rafael Leao. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! De Bruyne. Here's Doku. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Tielemans. Castagna gets into a good position. Doku in acres of space out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So we are halfway through this final. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So 45 minutes up. What are you thinking of the final to this point, Jim?
Well, if we're honest about it, Peter, it's not turned out to be the classic that we were hoping for. Someone's got to up the urgency and the sense of purpose, take risks.
Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gonzalo Ramos probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
De Bruyne played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Now it's to Ketelara. He shifted it to the flank. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. João Cancelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Ramos. Plays the ball back. And it's Conceição. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tielemans. Now it's to Ketelara. He's going for goal! Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now it's Ramos. João Neves. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Now it's to Ketelara. He's having a pop! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw! And with that, the deadlock is broken. Patience, yet more patience, but now it has arrived. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's had a shot! Now who's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's another chance. And he's found the net! Incredible! There is still life in this final. It is level.
Well, I must say, Peter, that this is a real show of character, and the wind is now very much in their sails. They've got to fancy themselves to go on and win it from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It is all square here in the planet's ultimate game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Tries from a long way out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ramos.
There will be 3
Goes for
minutes
goal!
added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, it's come loose. Meunier. That's Tielemans. So, there will be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, finally.